This is Mr. Martin. These are video notes for Pre-Calculus Advanced. We're in Unit 7, looking at the examples in the Identities packet. This corresponds to Section 7.3 in your book. And Example 7, we want to establish another identity. So we want to show that sine squared negative theta plus cosine squared negative theta equals 1. And this looks very similar to our Pythagorean identity, but we're going to have to do a little manipulation before we actually show that it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break each of these apart into their separate trig functions. So sine squared negative theta is the same as sine negative theta times sine negative theta. Okay, that's what sine squared negative theta means. And I'm going to do the same thing for cosine. This is cosine negative theta times cosine negative theta. And if we look at our identities, our even-odd identities, I can see that sine of negative theta is the same as negative sine theta. Okay, these two are the same. This is equal to this. And then I'll do the same thing for the other one. This sine negative theta is equal to negative sine theta, just using my identity. And also, if I look at my identities, I can see that cosine negative theta is the same as cosine theta. That's our property of this even function. So this is equal to that. And it will also be for this one, so that's times cosine theta, using the same identity. Alright, so now if I multiply these together, I have a negative times a negative, which would be a positive. So that's going to be positive sine squared theta. And if I multiply those two, I'm going to get cosine squared theta. And I know that this is my Pythagorean identity that equals 1. So I have established that it equals 1, which is what I was looking for over there. Alright, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask me the next time you see me, or if you happen to be watching in class, go ahead and pause and ask right away. And again, I know I keep saying this, but it might be a good idea to rewrite these on separate paper and give them a try on your own, maybe the next day or sometime later in the same day, so you can become more proficient. And we'll see you in example 8.